Hello, Susan here, Susan Ross from the Birthright Training Academy, and welcome to our brand new format for postnatal doula training. Now, if you're watching this and you don't know what a postnatal doula is, then let me just give you a brief explanation. So I train birth doulas and postnatal doulas, and a birth doula supports and nurtures and educates and guides and holds space for a family during pregnancy and labour and birth. And a postnatal doula does all of that for mum, dad and baby once they go home. So postnatal just simply means after birth. This is, I think we can call this an essential service. This is an amazing career for you to enter into, and you can certainly make it a career. So there's no prior training needed. You don't need to be a birth doula before you embark upon being a postnatal doula. You know, there's lots of information available for women during pregnancy and labour and birth, and they are overwhelmed often with it. Some of it's really good information, a lot of it is not good information. And many women say to me afterwards, I just felt I lost all control of my body, my baby. I felt I didn't have any power over any decisions that I made, and they're quite traumatised, especially during labour and birth if they've had medical interference. So it leaves the postnatal doula with some sometimes quite challenging issues at home, because for the baby, this transition from inside to outside is absolutely huge. And mum and dad also need to have this adjustment period as well, and adjusting to going from 2 to 3 by having a really good understanding of how it is for that baby. And like there's a lot of information during pregnancy and labour and birth, there is probably even more once you become a mum. My goodness, it is just huge. And some of it, just a little bit of it, is good, and a whole lot of it is not so good, and often based on one personal experience. So I think it's very good for a new mum to just have time and space when she goes home and stay off Google, stay off social media, and just get to know her baby. So this training is very different from a lot of others. This is not training you as a postnatal doula to go in and rescue mum, to take charge, to take over, to show them, you know, this is how you put a singlet on a baby, this is how you breastfeed a baby, this is how you settle a baby. It is not about that at all. It is about reinstating mum's confidence in her ability to make decisions for her baby in the best interests of her baby. No one knows baby better than mum. No one knows baby better than mum. So it's about the postnatal doula having an understanding of that and learning how to support a mum and give and empower her and give her back that confidence. So what do you think is happening for your baby? You know, don't go in there as the expert. It's just not a good place to go. A lot of mum's confidence has been well and truly eroded during pregnancy, and certainly during labour and birth in our lovely hospital system. So being at home and having that support with a postnatal doula is really, really an essential service. Women feel overwhelmed, they feel lost, they feel disempowered, and that's what a postnatal doula needs to reinstate and really give mum and dad that confidence back to make all those decisions on behalf of her baby, because this is a very, very exciting part of your life. You know, becoming a mum certainly the best thing I have ever done. And it has taught me so much. My sons are in their 30s and I'm still learning. I'm learning about boys, I'm learning about men, and they teach me lots and lots of new things. And I'm very grateful for that experience because it certainly changed me as a person. And once you become a mum, you are a mum for the rest of your life. So it's not just when they're really little, you are there for the rest of your life, supporting and loving and having fun with your baby as well. So I want you to enjoy this training. You will be challenged by this training. And I really want you to have a really good understanding that you are not going in there as a rescuer. You're not going in there to take charge. You're not going in there to dictate. These are the most appropriate settling techniques. This is what you should do for the baby. This is what you shouldn't do for your baby. It is not your baby, but your really, really important role as a postnatal doula is to really just support that mum and empower her. And I can't stress that enough. So welcome, you will love this training, and I look forward to working with you once you've signed up. Talk to you soon. Bye.